So you want to level up alchemy. Well, that's cool. I'm going to show you. Alright, so everybody knows the easiest way to level up alchemy is to come down here to Acadia's Cauldron, and we're going to pay her to train us while simultaneously using her alchemy table to level up. So, what are the ingredients that we need? I'm glad you asked. First ingredient we need, probably the easiest to get, is going to be wheat. Now, you can find wheat at a whole bunch of different farm locations throughout Skyrim. The best of which is going to be Cowflop Farm in Rorikstead with 12 crops, followed by 3 farms in Windhelm combining for 11, 8, and 6 crops, and then Whiterun with a lowly 7 and 6. So come to these locations on the map in Windhelm, these in Whiterun, and this in Rorikstead. Now that should get you about 50 wheat. What about the other 2 ingredients? We're going to get Creep Cluster. Now the best way to get Creep Cluster is right down here on the map. We're going to be going northwest of Riften and south of Windhelm. You're going to see this like pale sandy looking area, volcanic looking area. That is where we're going to be going to get our creep cluster. You can find it by the water. Now I don't know exactly how much you can find here, but you can always buy that from any person who sells potions and things like that. You can go all around Skyrim, and they usually have 2 or 3 in their inventory. Now, our third and final ingredient that we are going to need is Giant's Toe. Now, Giant's Toe is definitely the hardest to come by, and all you have to do is go to a giant camp and kill them, and then loot their bodies for the toes. I mean, them toes. Anywho, that is definitely the hardest one to get. You can also buy them from apothecary people, and you can buy them from potion masters or potion people throughout Skyrim. Very easy to get. I recommend duplicating those because they're definitely the hardest to get out of the 3 items that we have to get for today. Anyway, so let's say now you have plenty of items. You have plenty of these items. How many does it take? I'm going to show you exactly how many items it takes to level up alchemy from 15 to 100. Let's get started. So first things first, we're going to come up to Arcadia and we're going to ask her what, or if she would train us in alchemy. Now we're going to go ahead and give her all 5 levels. Now it's important to note you can only level up 5 times per character level. Now that we've done that, we're going to come over here to the alchemy table. Now I'm going to go on ahead and gather up 150 of each of the items that we have here, and I'll be back. Alright, so now that I went ahead and got 200 of each item. Surely to goodness that's going to level us up to 100. If it's not, it's going to be dang close. So let's come up here to our alchemy lab. Come down here to our creep cluster, and we're going to come to our wheat and our giant's toes. Now we are going to go on ahead and craft this potion of unknown effect, and it's going to show us the effects, and now we can just sit here and do this over and over again. Now we're going to watch for when we level up, and then as soon as we level up, we're going to quit out. And we're going to come straight over to Arcadia as quickly as possible. Even if you are walking as slowly as me, we're going to ask her if she would like to train us in alchemy, and we're going to go on ahead. You have to actually go into your character menu and actually level up. I'm going to go with health this time, and now we're going to ask her to train us one more time, and she's going to give us 5 more levels. So it's very important to note also that that will end at level 75. This makes a very good method to do. So we're going to go on ahead, do this one more time until we level up to 15, and there we are, and then rinse and repeat this method over and over again. Get those levels, and now this time I'm actually going to go on ahead and sell some of the potions back to her. Alright, and here's 16. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to go on ahead and do this method over and over again and use all 200 items, and we're going to see how far that gets us. Quick little side note, I do not know if any of these perks, if you have the perks, if it will level you up more. Now that we are at level 75 on alchemy, you'll see it says this NPC cannot train you any higher. So you'll have to find somebody else, or what we're going to do, I'm just going to go on ahead and get more of this stuff, and we're just going to spam this. Alright, so that got us right up to level 80. So I'm going to go on ahead and grind out a good solid 150 more. Alright, so we just got about 150 more. Now I know that the gap between 20 or 15 to 80 is probably smaller than the gap from 80 to 100, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's use our 150 Giant's Toes, Creep Cluster, and Wheat, and that gets us about to level 90. Now this is the grind portion of this video. Definitely going to be a grind for these last little few levels, so I'm going to go ahead and get 200 more this time. Okay, this is not the time, man. It's either, I swear, it's either you or a stinking drug. Let's go on. I got 200 more. You know the drill. All right, there it is, boys. The text we've been waiting to see, and we have exactly 15 Giant's Toes left. So with us doing 200 of each, 150 of each, 200 more of each, that brings us up to 550 items. Then we're going to take the 15 left over that we have, subtract that for a grand total of 535 of each ingredient to get to level 100 in alchemy. Now you could probably cut that number down quite a bit if it does help you to level up with the perks in the skill, and a master alchemist would definitely help you a ton. Anyway guys, this really would work a lot better if you leveled up your speech skill also. Click this video, do that. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. But above all else, have a blessed day. Thank you for your time.